Oh, we're recording already? Oh, shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is spring. You couldn't tell by looking outside. There was some snow out today, but first day of spring. And what does spring mean? It means it's baseball season. It's right around the corner. So, without further ado, let's get right to this lottery shit. Very excited for this year's lottery. We decided to trim the fat on this year's league. We are going down from 16 teams to 12. We've changed the playoff system, and we carried over some of the rules from last year that made this possibly the toughest league to win. I want to give a shout out to last year's champion. Fuck you, Ben Affleck, captained by Mr. Gary Z, who won possibly the hardest baseball league that I've played in, but also the least interesting. I mean, goddamn, 16 teams was just too fucking much. Fuck. But hey, man, it's another year. It's about that time we get going. So, all right, I've already killed the minute. Gave some intros, talked a little bullshit. Let's go right into it. All right, so like we usually do, I know these drafts, the draft lotteries are a lot more fun when we have more than one host, but unfortunately I'm flying solo today. I got the evenly sized pieces of paper here, and just going to quickly go over who these owners are before I toss them into my bag. Don't know if you guys are noticing a trend. I ditched the Nike bag in place of this new Angels case. This is where we're going to put our papers for the drawing. So, let's go over our participants this year. We have Mets will win this year. This is Packy's team. He ended up 15th last year. So, that was then. This is now. 15 out of 16 teams is a step below absolutely horrible, but whatever. Super Chuflay del Mirador, Joel Vasquez, with all the shit this guy talked about, losers and sticking in it to the end, I thought he would have finished better than 10th out of 16. That was a pitiful showing, but again, it's a new year. Just crumble them up, not even going to fold them. I don't want anything to differentiate these. Speaking of Vasquez's, we have the suicide drafter, Adel's team. This guy is always good for a quick chuckle when it comes time to picking teams. So let's see what he got for us this year. Last year he finished in 6th place. See what we do now. Vitilleros de Guachupita. Carlos Ravelo finished 4th place. Not a bad showing. That means you pushed it in the playoffs. But I guess with you it's always the bridesmaid, never the bride, huh? All right. Trying to look up here who would we pick in the event of drafting. Anyway, by the way, get the new app, guys. It's really interactive. They've made a lot of changes to it. It's very similar to what the football draft is. Moving on, we have Team Whatever. He'll be the first one to tell you how he started off as absolute shit and ended up somehow magically, mystifyingly in the playoffs. Finished 5th place. Not bad. Good showing. Let's see what you got this year, you bum. MLB King. This guy's a fucking clown. Reyes. Qué presumido tú eres, buen baboso. Should be MLB baboso. MLB King. The king ended up in 12th place. Now, I don't know if he's the king of Bizarro World, but 12th place ain't good nowhere. White Sammy. Quietly, you guys knock him for not being part of the chat or whatever, but he's always active, man. He drafts a good team. He has a strategy. He sticks to it. Last year ended up in third place. I think he lost to Ivan. That should be reason enough to not include you this year. Speaking of Ivan, the non-impressive Naco Pigs ended up in second place. He just finished one short of the championship, but I guess last year was a crazy year, man. I mean, Gary, the perpetual loser, he got to win. Gary won football and baseball. Motherfucker. Good year, Gary, but getting back to Ivan. You are the biggest loser, you son of a bitch, and it's not going to get any better. This name sucks. Do something about it, you cum dumpster. Let's see what you got this year. Omar is a throwback. I think he's usually like one of the youngest dudes in our leagues, but he's like stuck in a time he got some trauma in the 90s. I'm no kind of what do you call this, like psychologist or nothing, but everything with him is like back in the 90s. His hip hop, his baseball. But I'm not gonna knock you though. Triple Play 99 was probably the best. The one with A-Rod on the cover. All right, we got a new player this year. Iran Gonzalez. Oh shit, I forgot what position Omar finished in. It sucked. It wasn't even good. It was somewhere like a 10 or some shit like that. Anyway, Tigre del Licey, Iran Gonzalez. This is my guy from my old workplace. We didn't have a work league this year, so I decided to add him. He was active last year in the work league. I don't remember where he finished, but he wanted to play, so we added him here. Let's see how you do. Guy, only thing I got for you, the only advice I can give you, Iran, is don't be nice. Everyone here has thick skin. If it's time to curse a motherfucker out, then curse a motherfucker out. Your host, the one and only. Pitch don't kill my vibe. I finished 8th place. I think that would have made me a playoff team. I don't remember how many we had last year, but for all you other losers that finished below 8th, all right, here we go. All right, we go from the one and only to last but not least. Last year's champion, fuck you, Ben Affleck, finished number 1 overall. What can I really say about you, man? You can't lose them all. Some people make the excuse you can't win them all, you can't lose them all. So it was your year, man. Let's see if you can repeat. Repeating is hard. Ask anybody. I think in different leagues, only myself and Packy have repeated. I can't think of anyone else who's repeated. So let's see what you got this year. I'm trying to find what the top picks would be. Just keep shaking this shit up in the meantime. All right. What the hell's going on here? Señores en vivo, don't judge me. Let me just take this chance to thank one of my sponsors. Today's draft lottery is brought to you by Pop-Tarts, because Twinkies are overrated. Let's see how we want to do this. Okay, and looking. Okay. All right, so here we go. I got the list here of potential picks. Let's get to this. All right. So, give this one last shake. Here we go. Ready? With the first pick in the 2016 Anything But Baseball League, pick number 1 goes to Team Whatever, Joel Brito. Team Whatever has the #1 pick overall. If you go by the book, that should land you a Mike Trout. Alright? Pick number 2. Guys, this is baseball. #1 isn't always the best. Doesn't always win you the league. You can win at number 2. And number 2 goes to... Are you fucking kidding? Pitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Yes! I get pick number 2. If I go by the book, that should land me a Paul Goldschmidt. Depending on my strategy, I could even get like a Clayton Kershaw. I don't know what I want to do with that one. Pick number 2 goes to Pitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Pick number 3. Let's see what we got. Number 3, ready? Oh shit, the new guy. Tigres del Licey. Iran has pick number 3. Currently, if you were to pick number 3 by the book, that should land them Clayton Kershaw, unless one of the first 2 picks wants to take it from you. Alright, pick number 4. Who's it going to be? Number 4 in a 12-team league. Pretty decent pick. What do we got? Triple Play 99. Omar. If you were to pick by the book, pick number 4 lands you Bryce Harper. Alright? Going here. Here we go. Ready? Pick number 5. Adeli, the suicide drafter. What'll that crazy bastard do with pick number 5? If he goes by the book, that'll be Josh Donaldson. Or who the fuck knows with this guy? With Adeli, he might as well just go ahead and pick up the Pittsburgh defense, that crazy bastard. Alright, here we go. Who's next? Still a lot of good names out there. A lot of good players. White Sammy hasn't shown up yet. No appearance from the Joel Regis. I haven't seen Packy or the defending champion. What do we got next? Speaking of Joel Regis, pick number 6, smack dab in the middle of the field. MLB King. Right? Here we go. Pick number 7. Let me make a little pause here and just say that the good thing about playing a 12-team league is you can actually mock draft this time. I know that the configuration for the standard mock draft in ESPN isn't the same one we use, but at the very least, it's still a 12-team league, which is different than what we had before. You can never really practice because what the hell are you going to do? Nothing looks like a 16-team league. Here we go. Oh, what we got next? It's going to be pick number 7. You pick number 7. You pick again at number 18. And who do we have? Vitilleros de Guachupita. That's the Carlos Ravelo team. Alright, pick number 7. Oh shit, I didn't say who pick number 6 would be. Reyes would be able to pick Jose Altuve at 6. Pick number 7 is currently Andrew McCutchen. If you want to play the outfield. 6 is a difficult position to fill. With Altuve, you'd be set at second base. Alright, so pick number 8. Pick number 8 is White Sammy. On the list, pick number 8 is Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton is one badass slugger. I had him last year, and if it had not been for that injury, man, sky would have been the limit. Alright. Pick number 9 goes to last year's runner-up, the Naco Pigs. Pick number 9 If you were to go by the book, according to this ranking, it would be Nolan Arenado. I believe he is a third baseman in Colorado. So he's the second third baseman to show up. We already saw Josh Donaldson. Third base is a difficult position to fill. You might want to go by the book on that one. You plan your own strategy, man. I'm not telling you how to draft. Hacky does that already. All right. Few names left. Pick a number 10 goes to the co-commissioner. Mets will win this year. Co-commish, Mets will win this year. Packy, if you went by the book, you would have the third baseman to come off the books. It would be Manny Machado. Even though you probably want to pick a Met. Who knows? All right, damn. Still don't see Gary's name. Who else don't I see here? I got 1, 2, 3. Joe. No? Do I have 3 Joels? Oh, shit. All right, so 11 and 12 are the last 2 picks. And it comes down to Joel Vasquez and Gary. So who gets the last pick in this 12-team draft? Who will pick 12 and 13? We'll find out as soon as I pick number 11, which is the defending champion. Will pick number 11. Fuck you, Ben Affleck. That is Gary's pick, which means that there's only one guy left, and that will be Super Chufly del Mirador. Super Chufly is going to pick 12 and 13. All right, what are picks 12 and 13? Well, pick 11 would be the first shortstop to come off the books, the board, whatever you want to call it. It'll be Carlos Correa. And at number 12, it would be Joey Bats. If you were to go 12 and 13 in sequence, according to this ranking, you would pick 2 Blue Jays. Joey Bats and Edwin Encarnacion. Let me round out the top. Why not do top 25? I got time. Edwin Encarnacion 13, D. Gordon 14. Steals are worth points. 15, AJ Pollock. I don't even know who the hell that is. Goes to show my knowledge. Number 16, the second pitcher to come off the board would be Max Scherzer. Number 17, Jose Abreu. Number 18, Miguel Cabrera. God damn, he's falling. 18, shit. Number 19, Anthony Rizzo. Number 20, Chris Bryant. This guy's supposed to be the second coming. Number 21, Chris Davis. Very good in terms of hitting. Strikes out too much for my taste. But he's listed here as first baseman and outfielder. Number 22, Chris Sale. Number 23, Mookie Betts. Number 24, Jake Arrieta. Did he win the Cy Young last year? I think he did. Number 25, Todd Frazier, who always seems to be in the hunt. So there you go. That's your top 25. Everyone knows their picks. What else can I tell you? Good luck, everyone who's drafting. The draft will take place on Monday, March 28th at 10 p.m. That's the Monday after Easter. 12 teams, 7 playoff spots. Only the first overall record is going to go a bye in the first round and guaranteed an entrance into the second round. Just like we played last year, we don't really have many new people here. Irang is new, but I think the first time he ever played fantasy baseball was last year, so any rule is a good rule for him. So we only start 2 starting pitchers, and we get 1 closer per day. Choose wisely. If you have a whole bunch of number 1 pitchers, they're probably all going to come out on the same day, so you can only start 2. Doesn't make sense to stack up on that many pitchers. So I guess we give the importance back to the bats. That is it, man. I mean, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do some mock drafts, eat some fucking Pop-Tarts. I'm going to listen to some podcasts, and everybody stay tuned for our podcast that comes soon. We're working out the details. Hopefully, we get to drop a few episodes during this MLB fantasy season. So again, we're going to go from the top with number 1 pick. Pick number 1 and 24 is Team Whatever, Joel Brito. With pick number 2 and 23, Pitch Don't Kill My Vibe. I really didn't want that high a pick, man, honestly. I had pick number 3 last year. It didn't really work out great for me, but it was a 16-team league, so let's see how it goes this year. With pick number 3 and 22, Tigres del Licey, the new guy. Beginner's luck, man. Usually when we put new guys in the league, they take real high picks. Pick number 4 and possibly taking Bryce Harper is Triple Play 99. That's Omar. Pick number 5 is the Suicide Drafter, Adeli. He already whispered to me that he's picking the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, number 5 overall. Number 6, MLB King. You're going to be smack dab in the middle, man. Usually teams that pick in the middle, they don't have bad records at the end. So let's see how you fuck this up. Because I have absolutely no faith in you. Number 7, Vitilleros. Number 8, White Sammy. Number 9, who gives a shit? It's Ivan, by the way. Number 10, Mets will win. Number 11, fuck you, Ben Affleck. And number 13, Super Chufly. Alright? We got some interesting matchups, some interesting guys picking after other guys. Let's see what curveball come in the draft. Good luck to everybody playing. And go Angels.